What is up, responsible day traders? Today is Wednesday, November 11th, 11/11. I am Lindsay Duff, and this is Responsible Day Trading. Okay, guys, I only had one trade today. I really have this envision in my mind that it's going to keep pushing up, and I was looking for a long trade when it was telling me short. The one trade I took was positive. The only issue with it was I hit close right before it dropped for about 10 points. Whatever. It is just what it is, right? It's not a big deal. It's just part of life. I'd rather walk away with, almost 6 points than a loss. And if I would have traded the last 2 days, I'd probably walked away with a loss. I looked over it and it's just been ugly. You have to have your mind very much in it. You have to be really, really prepared to take the trades when they happen and really prepared to exit, which is why I did exit early. I'm like, oh, the slowing down, boom, I'm out. And it has these tendencies to just burst real big right now. There's a lot of unrest in people's minds and in hearts, and we'll see that in the markets. Guys, I have a lot on my plate today. So we're done. We're done early. One trade. I only plan on being here for 30 minutes. It was about 37 in total. So boom, one trade. That's it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. As always, treat each other with kindness, guys. And enjoy the show. Good morning, responsible day traders. Okay. I took a look at it yesterday for a little bit and the previous day, and Lord have mercy, I'd have gotten my booty handed to me if I even gave it an attempt. So, because when the day opened was about right here, and that's when things got a little ugly. So let's look at this daily chart and just take a look at everything that's happened so far. Okay, so what we want to do is I'm going to pull this back a little bit. Let me turn this off. We can look at what's happened here. We had this way big push and what looks like a reversal bar. Now that next little tiny bar did push up a little bit. This next little tiny bar that's happening right now came up right to our previous high. So let's look at this a little bit. Okay, right up in to our previous high. So we're right there where we were sitting before, but it does have a very good look to continuing up when we look at these MACDs. So here we go back with the struggle with these tiny little bars, but continuation up. That's some pretty strong movement to the upside. We're going to want to see these BBs slow down kind of like they did here in order to see this start to pull back. Now this is a huge chart, so it does take a little bit longer for these to turn around. You can see these BBs are still blue as it's starting to roll down a little bit there, right? Before it pulled back into the area. So we may see that same scenario where it pulls back into this area. If it pulled all the way back down here, I'm not sure I'd be really into it continuing up. But for now, it does have, it's reached an area for a bounce down. The MACDs are still showing us strength up. So I'm going to listen to that for right now. The BBs are a lighter color than they normally would be, which tells us that we've had some extreme moves. Really, whenever we see those lighter colors start to happen, it says, hey, we've had some extreme moves. Be aware that we may see this turn around, but it doesn't typically turn around with just the lighter colors. We want to see it turn white. So it's got some work to do before it does that kind of thing. So I'm just looking at the 4181 on the other screen and just look at that. That is so ugly. That just doesn't give us a lot of very clear opportunities. So we got to be really careful when we do take these trades, just paying attention to where the risk management should be and how far we really anticipate it to go. I may move this down to the 610, 233 combo because these bigger charts are just crazy looking. I'm looking about 30 minutes to trade too, so I just want to be very cautious with my opportunities, and I think I just look at a lot of this and just don't feel comfortable. Gonna give this one quick opportunity to the downside. I may be hitting close there we go, okay. My bigger tick chart is telling me more down, but I'm right into this EMA. I'm gonna hit close. It could definitely roll back down further, but with it pulling back into these EMAs and sitting at the zero line, I feel a little more comfortable taking it out. I don't trust big moves right now though, y'all. Okay, so now, and I just want to show you here, it's pulling into that next area of the EMAs that are just starting to open up on the 10-946. So just being aware of that. Well, my time is done. So we are going to, oh, I've been leaning in that spot on my arm for a while. We're going to go ahead and wrap that up. Oh, look at that. It tells you I've been leaning in right there. Okay, so I have a class to run today. I have people here. I have a lot of preparation to do. So it's just one trade, actually. Let me pull this off. Let's look at that really quick. And it's a little frustrating because I exited right before the drop. So, you know, it is what it is. I would rather do that than not exit on the right time for 1.75, so 5.75. That's it. Okay. That's going to wrap it up. I had someone here. I've got things to do. I've got a class that I'm running at 1. Then I have another one that we're doing a webinar at 4. So I got a lot on my plate today. I think if I just stuck around a little bit longer, I probably would have been able to pull out one more trade. My mind is on the longs because of the big move we've had to the upside so far, but I do have to remember that we're sitting right at the last major high, and that shoot up was almost like a fake out breakout. It is what it is. I'm looking for tomorrow to trade, possibly Friday. I'm not loving Friday trading these days, so it's going to be up in the air. Besides that, guys, we're going to wrap it up. I hope everybody has a fabulous Wednesday. Happy 11/11. And as always, you know, I look forward to catching you on the profitable side. I love spending time with you, so please like and subscribe. Also, if you want to spend a little more time with me, head on over to www.responsibledaytrading.com. Click on the Start Your Free Course and Learn How to Get Funded button and set up a time to talk with one of our traders. And before you know it, we'll be spending a lot of time together.